everyone, this is Ashley. Just wanted to drop in and send a word of encouragement your way as we all prepare to embark on a journey through fasting this Sunday. In just a few days, we'll unite as a community to dedicate ourselves to prayer and reflection. This is a time for renewing our minds, yielding to God's Spirit, devoting ourselves to prayer, and learning to live with Christ-centered perspectives. What an opportunity to partner with God with our worship and sow seeds of faith into the kingdom by our prayer with our church family. Fasting isn't just an empty ritual that we do to check off boxes as a believer. It's a spiritual practice that we offer with humble hearts and pure motives. It's an offering, a sacrifice. Isaiah 58 tells the church that believers are to help the oppressed, give food to the hungry, provide shelter to the homeless, and clothe the naked. God isn't impressed with fancy prayers if we abandon those in need. He isn't looking for a religious tradition, but our obedience to respond to a call at the top of the year and align our priorities with His. He promises that spiritual blessings will follow. Verse 8 says healing and recovery will come quickly. Verse 9, when we call on the Lord, He will quickly reply, "Yes, I am here." So let's be encouraged. Let your light shine through the darkness as He guides us, giving us strength when we're weak and water when we're dry. I'll close with a quick testimony. Last year, I was facing a very difficult decision. Felt like I was at a crossroads. I knew I needed the Lord's wisdom and to clearly discern the direction He wanted me to go. I felt Him nudging me to sacrifice my early morning routine, my personal time, and dedicate several weeks of waking up early to study His Word. It was hard. The mornings were dark. I am not a morning person by any stretch of the word, and my family can testify to that. It was cold, and at times I was too tired and stubborn to roll out of the bed, but I was determined to make it an appointed activity during the time of day when my house was quiet and my heart was most open. No one knew why I had been waking up early. I missed my alarm a few days, but chose to sacrifice time in the middle of my afternoon instead. The truth is, fasting is inconvenient. It will never feel like a walk in the park, and it shouldn't. There will be days where you might feel alone in this. There'll be days when you get off track or forget, just out of sheer habit of reaching for that box of crackers or that bag of chips in the middle of the night. What I want you to know though, is that is okay. Pick right back up. The fast isn't over till it's over. You'll be tempted with thoughts or feelings of quitting. You'll tell yourself it's just not worth it. Remember, there's grace for you. God will honor your obedience, as imperfect as it might look on the outside. If you stumble and you eat a meal at the wrong time of the day, just tell yourself it's okay. We're in this together. So as God is motioning us forward and we're getting settled into our individual commitments, for some of you, this might be your first time. Be encouraged. Prepare a list of names ahead of time for people that you want to pray for. Write out Isaiah 58 in a notebook and meditate on a few lines each day. Step down on a Wednesday night for prayer at 6:30. We'll be there. Or start a group text with a few members of the church who you can speak to throughout the week or check in on how you're doing. Remember, it's not by our might or our strength, but by His Spirit. I'm praying for you. The pastors are praying for you. Let's do this, guys.